Hi, my name is Elle. I'm a cross-stitch artist and designer here on TikTok, and today I'm going to be answering Pete's question, do you have the third option pattern? So I was answering a question yesterday or the day before about where you could get my cross-stitch kits to get them shipped to you with everything you need to make your own cross-stitch Pokemon. So this question is, do you just have patterns for sale? And of course I do. There are two different places that you can get those. One is my Etsy shop. The other one is my Patreon shop. So through Etsy, I only have a very limited number of patterns posted there, and that is because Etsy charges me listing fees. And so I cannot reasonably keep all of my patterns in stock at all times because the listings expire, and it's a whole thing with Etsy. I intend to break up with them at some point, but I can't right now because they do allow me to ship physical goods like my kits. My other option for you to get patterns is my Patreon shop. You do not have to be a Patreon member or subscribe to any Patreon tiers in order to shop in the Patreon shop. It is just for the digital download goods, which the patterns are. The problem with the Patreon shop is they don't allow me to ship physical goods, so I cannot sell my kits through the Patreon shop, hence why I still have the Etsy as well. But on Patreon, they do not charge me listing fees. So I have all of the patterns that I have made available in the Patreon shop. I have over 100 different patterns that are in the shop, in stock, available for you. And so that's a great way, like if you don't see your favorites on the Etsy or whatever, or like if you're looking for something specific, go to the Patreon shop. That is where I have everything that I've made so far. If there are ones that you don't see listed, send me a DM and ask me about them. Because I prioritize which patterns I make based on the ones you guys are asking about. So if you come to me and you say, hey, such and such is my favorite Pokemon, but I don't see it listed in your shop, I will make that pattern for you. I usually can make it in about a week or so, maybe less. It depends on what other things are going on. If it's a kit building week, it's going to take me a little bit longer, but if it's not a kit building week, usually I can get them done in a couple of days. And get them listed for you. So knowing that going into the holiday season, if you're hoping to make, presents for people or things like that, let me know sooner rather than later. But anyway, so yeah, there are a couple different ways that you can get my patterns, and the links to all of that are in the place. Hope that helps. Happy stitching.